show you my collection of rocks. Of crystals. I'm a Wiccan and I adore crystals since I'm a little kid. Because when I was a little kid, this is my black cat to match the witch energy. Her name is Ciano. She's gonna be part of the video. Okay, if you don't mind. So I bought this little cauldron very recently. Can you please take your ass out of the camera? I bought this cauldron really recently, and I decided to keep all of my crystals in here. All of my crystals are here. I like crystals since I'm a little kid because I used to live on a street where it wasn't like pavement or something like that. Is it pavement that you call, guys? I don't know. It was like the earth, pure earth and rocks, and there were a lot of pink quartz in there, and I used to love them so much. Yes, so I'm gonna go and show you my crystals. First, I'm gonna show you this very controversial one. That is a hand massager made out of white quartz. And I bought this a few years ago, and I dropped once and it broke. So you can see that there's like a very big crack in here, and I managed to glue it back together. So now it's back in one piece, and it's not for what you think it is. Although it could be very easily. Like, why not? There's a brand actually that make erotic toys made out of quartz, and it is, or like other crystals. It is fucking amazing. The woman behind the brand, she's a beautiful, amazing artist. I'm a big fan. So this is white quartz. About the benefits of the white quartz, Google says it gives you emotional balance and peace. It's said to help release negative emotions like anger, fear, and sadness, promoting a sense of tranquility and balance. Spiritual connection, it's associated with ground chakra, which is linked to spirituality and enlightenment. White quartz can help connect you with higher self, enhance your spiritual awareness, cleansing and protections. Well, I'll go with the color, the symbolism of the color, like the transparent. It gives you a sense of like cleanness and like that you can see it all. It's so clean, it's so clear. So that's the energy this crystal gives me. Like it's and because it was polished to be so smooth, it's something that really brings me peace. It's like I love seeing it through the light and etc. It is so beautiful, and it's also actually useful as a face massager. Is it like a massager? How to call it? You can like massage it. Okay, moving on. So the next one is the Selenite, which is very similar to a quartz, but you can see it's like there's a lot of, let me see if it's going to focus. Okay, can you please like some wrinkles in it. It's a different than the polished white quartz. The selenite is actually very much dry to the touch. There's like a milky feeling to it. So the benefits, according to healthline.com, is selenite crystal promotes peace and calm, provides clarity, clears blocked energy, elevates the spirit, helps access your intuition, is an effective space cleanser, vibrates at a very high frequency, promotes connections and camaraderie, enhances powers of manifestation. So for all of you girls that love to manifest, this is the crystal to have because it helps you manifest. And mine is like shaped as this little thing that I can use as a little wand. So if I want to manifest anything, I'll definitely use this one from now on that I discovered. I love being a witch. And again, like the white still has the same meaning, like the same symbolism as like cleansing and like intuition, awareness, spirituality, connection with like a higher self is when it's first stuff that will strip you down to your core, I'd say. The next crystal is going to be the Sodalite, which is a blue crystal. You can see that there's like parts that are very dark and parts that are very light, and then it goes into like fades into a different shade, but it's still blue, and it's very like raw. It's not polished. I love raw crystals. They give me a better nature vibe. I don't know. Whatever. So according to Crystal Council, there is the properties of this crystal is psychic abilities, intuitions. Blue is very related to like the mind, meditation, inner vision, clairvoyance, truth, self-discipline, angelic communication, communication with higher realms, interdimensional communication. So it's for like the communication people. Like for myself, I work in communication, and I don't know, when I read that it was about like communication, I just got it because I work in communication, and it's about like, well, at least it looks cool. It's blue, you know. Still with the blue stones and crystals, this is the blue Kyanite. It's slightly lighter than the other one, as you can see. If this focus. Okay. So, the blue kyanite. The properties according to Crystal Council again is for meditation, sleep. Also, this is for sleep and dreams. So perhaps this is a good stone to keep in your bedroom if you like sleeping and dreaming. I love dreaming. For calming and patience, attunement, communication, relaxation, higher self, manifestation again, attunement. Also, these two are good for manifestation, so they could be paired up together. Communications with guides, bridging the spiritual and physical worlds, interdimensional communication, lucid dreaming, peace of crystal, a huge crystal, and the city basically lives out of mineral exploration, like stones and stuff. And I discovered that stones like quartz, they produce electric energy, and you can see it if you rub them together in the dark. And that's what I'm gonna do to show you. It is kind of crazy, actually. I'm gonna show you. Could you see it? It's sort of amazing, right? Like, how can those things keep, like, what energy? It's weird, and I found out about that because I went on a hike and we entered some caves, and those caves have lots of quartz in it. And when it's completely dark inside the cave, the guides would just turn off our lanterns and they would show us that rubbing the two crystals together would give that sparkling effect, that like the electricity actually going inside of the crystal. So they said to us that it's not a matter of like believing in energy of crystals, it's actually scientific. So there's like little energy in these little things. So it's fun, I'd say. It's kind of cool. Okay, I have a pink quartz. The pink quartz is the classic ones. It's for the girls. It's for the lovers, for the romantic souls out there. It has to do with the heart chakra, and it is beautiful. It's lightly pink. Oh, it's actually rose quartz. I just discovered. And the rose quartz is primarily found in Brazil. Cool, right? It's for the heart chakra, and their properties are self-love, soothing, calming and patience, love and relationships, joy, creativity, clearing, physical healing, empathy, cleansing, relaxation, and anxiety relief. And no jokes, but I'm with my boyfriend for more than a year now, and before we met, I was on this quest of trying to find love, and I was trying to know myself much better, and like getting in touch with my spirituality and with all of this witchy rituals that I always loved, and I feel that it's so good for me. And I started to carry this pink quartz around in my bag, and I met my boyfriend on the streets one day, like out of nowhere. We literally crossed in the streets and we started talking. I don't know, it's not about the quartz, but it's the effect. Believing in that have offer you, you know. So it can be placebo, but whatever. Be placebo, let's go placebo, you know. If it's working, yay. So I have a very different and cool one, and it's called in like popular language in Brazil at least, it's called witch's broom, because it looks like a witch's broom. It is adorable. I love this crystal. It's so beautiful. Can you see it? It's so beautiful. So it's called the black Kyanite, and it's funny because this represents like all of the chakras: the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. So it's a very intense crystal, and I'd say that comes from the common symbolism of like black color, meaning a lot of things, because in color theory it is like the conjunction of all of the colors. so it makes sense that it represents every chakra. So the properties for the black kyanite are retrograde, calming and patience, physical ability, psychic abilities, joy, protection, meditation, past lives, physical healing, empathy, self-healing, past life recall, and aura cleansing. I was recommended to get one of this from a witch that I know, that I went one day to have. I had an appointment with her, and she said like, oh, it's good for you to have like the blue and the black kyanite together, because for me, like intuition and creativity and stuff like that, also communications, and also this for self-healing, because I have a very confusing mind. So this is for helping healing my little brain. Okay, so next one I have the fire agate. The fire agate stone. If you could focus on the fucking stone. The fire energy just got over me, and I just said fuck, sorry. It represents the solar plexus, chakra, and root. I'd say because the fire element in it, like the color, which just gives us this gut feeling, this thing that burns our stomach, that burns us, this little like things that moves us. So I'd say that it's like the chakra, because it's things that literally moves us, and there are like many properties to it, and they're very cool actually. According also to Crystal Council, power, transformation, manifestation, personal will, calming and patience, strength, joy, creativity, courage, confidence, grounding, self-discipline, stress relief, focus, passion, sense of purpose, determination, mastering fear, self-healing, breaking addictions, nurturing, isn't it nurturing the right word? Motivation, anxiety relief, self-discovery, growth, creating your own reality, new beginnings, decisiveness, nourishing and rejuvenation, soothing, self-love, anger and stress. It's amazing. This one's like the deal, the big deal. Like, it's a very powerful stone. Also, again, like symbolically, they are little tokens of those feelings in life. So that's the thing that it helps you to evoke, to remember. It's not like the stone, it's not magic. I'm sorry guys to break it to you, but like magic in the way that we see in movies, it doesn't actually exist. But the thing is, if this becomes a little token of me believing in myself and thinking that I can do stuff because I have the power, the fire within me, and it keeps reminding me that, then at the end of the day, isn't it going to help me? I think it will. That's why I have a lot of stones around. I literally sometimes carry a little bag of stones in my bag. It's a necessary weight. You know, that's how much I believe in it. And the last one is the Pyrite one. Pyrite. Okay. It is very, very shiny. It's silver. It's very beautiful. It looks like a little, I don't know, chunk of rhinestones. If like meteors would fall, and if meteors were pussy, they would look like this. Perhaps they do, and I don't know already, but like, okay. This is the Pyrite, and this I got for a little ritual about wealth. It was a New Year's ritual and involved getting one of this for bringing fortune. It's representative of the solar plexus. Their properties are exercising in sports, wow, that's kind of, we could make like bottles for athletes that had one of these inside. That would be cool. Strength, creativity, clarity, confidence, power, physical healing. This is for physical healing. The other one was for psychic healing. This is for physical healing. Stress relief, balancing polarities. That's interesting. Manifestation, determination, action, resolution, mastering fear, motivation, and creating your own reality, and luck and good fortune. So that's a very good rock to have. I'm calling them rocks, I'm sorry, they're crystals, okay? And the last one is another rose quartz, just in a small little. This is good for carrying around or having jewelries with that. I have an earring with a black obsidian, with the black obsidian. I love the black obsidian. The black also really resonates with me, like the intensity. So I like it. I like to have it on. I think it makes me feel more beautiful at the end of the day. crystals are always there, and she never